Why are you still single? Really, what is the real reason? When somebody close to you asks you, you know, that one aunt that's always asking, so why are you still single? What's wrong with you? Right? So, what is the usual answer that you give to people? Is it, I'm too busy, all the good ones are taken, men don't want commitment, women don't know what they want? What is it that you're really saying? It's easier to be alone. Who needs the hassle? I will lose my freedom. Are these the kinds of things you are saying when someone asks, why are you still single? And a lot of the time, if we're being really honest with ourselves, when no one is around and you're on your own, it's a Friday evening, you're at home, you're going to binge watch another 6 hours of Netflix. And in those moments, you feel, if there was someone here, someone really special, what would we be doing tonight? Right? And if that occurs to you, it's your soul tapping you on the shoulder saying, there is that partner available for you. But the real question is, are you equally available for that person? Because busyness, good ones are taken, all of those are just simply excuses. There are people meeting their soulmates every day. There are really busy people that run countries and huge corporations that are finding partners and creating relationships. So if we were to take all of the excuses away, that something in the world is the problem, that is why I am single, right? We can't go out and fix the world. We can't fix all the men, all the women. We can't do that. But we can take responsibility for ourselves. When we're saying things like, I'm too busy, all the good ones are taken, you know, men only want one thing. When we say things like that, these are mental blocks that keep love away from you. When we feel the pain of past relationships, and if the pattern that you've been experiencing is you've been abandoned, you've been cheated on, you've been lied to, maybe you've been belittled, undermined, not supported in the things you want to do, not given that love and acknowledgement, not feeling seen, if that is your experience of past relationships, then is there a fear inside of you that says, if I get into another relationship, I'm going to experience all of that again? But right now, being single on my own, life is peaceful, right? I've created a nice, comfortable space for myself. Life is peaceful, and I want to keep it the way it is. But again, that Friday night, when we're yearning for someone to be with us, that deep conversations, maybe just a hug is what you want. When you travel, you want to share the experiences with someone special. When there's a family event happening and you don't want to pitch up alone for the 99th time, right? These are times when it's like a light is shone on the fact that, is this it for me in terms of relationships? Now, the majority of my clients are very successful on the work front. They show up, they're in their genius zone, they're very confident people. But when it comes to relationships, I'd rather spend my time at work because that is where I thrive. But in relationships, I really don't know what's going on there, all right? So I want to invite you, if this is speaking to you and you feel, hey, that's me, I see myself there, then I'm going to be holding a workshop called Attract Soul Love Now. And in this workshop, we're going to get rid of all of those blocks to love, the mental blocks, the emotional blocks, the behavioral blocks, right? Behavior meaning if you're in that same little group of friends, you see the same people over and over again, or you're with your family, same people over and over, no new people are coming into your circle, right? If you're invited to go out someplace, no. If you're saying no, these are behavioral blocks. So once we become aware of our own blocks and we remove those blocks, we release that, we open up, the next step is we're going to ask ourselves, now that the blocks are out of the way, what is it that I bring? What is it that I want in a partner? And I'm going to teach you using the law of attraction to actually call in, attract your soulmate now. And what I'm going to do in part 2 of this session is we're going to have a singles networking. So that means all the attendees that are there will come together and we will look at our phones and see who are the people I know that are single. And then let's look at the room and see who's here. And each person will get 5 minutes to just talk about themselves. This is who I am, what I do, where I'm from, and this is the kind of relationship I want to create. And that description is going to be very different after the workshop as opposed to right now, okay? So when you're really aligned and then you're able to speak the kind of relationship you're looking for, the rest of the people in the group are going to be looking at the contacts on their phone and seeing, who can I match this person with? That's what singles networking is about, right? It's not matchmaking, it's not speed dating. Because look, if you've done all of those things before, if you've been on the apps and all of that and you're still single, let's try something different. Let's shift you inside first so that your point of attraction is for soul love, not the walls up and keeping the good out and then calling in the old patterns on repeat. All right, if this resonates with you, then drop me a message, soul love, and I will send you details of date, time, cost of the program, and so on. Take care. I'll see you soon.